What the is pickleball, and why is it being reinvented as one of the top multi-billion-dollar sports that anyone can play? From LeBron James to Tom Brady, Major League Pickleball has been flooded with investors recently. A Fortune 500 beer company, Busch, is the first to purchase one of the 12 Major League Pickleball teams, a league that pays its players prize money up to $2 million. Day zero, where did this all start? Pickleball was invented in 1965 by three friends, Joel Pritchard, Barney McCollum, and Bill Bell. To fight boredom at their summer house in Bainbridge Island, Washington, they created the game to play with their families and keep them entertained. They named pickleball after Joel Pritchard's dog, Pickles, who used to actually chase after the wiffle balls during play. They started with wiffle balls, and it's evolved into something much bigger. So what's the recipe? A solid paddle that is nearly half the weight of a tennis racket. The ball itself resembles a wiffle ball still, with holes in it to reduce the speed and enhance control, but the size of the ball has quadrupled since they first started playing the game. A pickleball court is also about 1/3 the size of a tennis court, so maybe scrap the backyard pool idea and get your own pickleball court installed for the average price of $25,000. I realize as I'm recording this that I'm going to keep messing up pickleball because for some reason my tongue doesn't like it. But let's talk about the market scale. 2019 ended with a strong player base of over 3 million players. And just in 3 years since then, pickleball has tripled in size to over 9 million players. The world market for pickleball equipment reached a valuation of over $65 billion in 2022, and is projected to double that number over the next decade. Where are these people playing at? Well, California and Florida take the lead for the most pickleball courts, with over 6,000 of them combined. New York City actually just built its first multi-hundred-million-dollar pickleball club this year. One of the new 14 pickleball courts there can be rented for an hour if you fork over $100. So chump change to anyone living there. Florida is doubling down on its bet with its older population, sizing up a $180 million investment to build at least 15 new private pickleball clubs in the coming year. And in 2021, there were 2,800 players that helped set a Guinness World Record for the largest pickleball tournament hosted in Naples, Florida. So this is blowing up. A lot of money is flowing into it. A lot of notable high-ranking people are acquiring teams, and a lot of businesses are being started and booming over the equipment of shoes, rackets, balls, courts, clothing, etc. in this sport. There's a lot of money to be made and a lot of money that's going to keep being flown into this sport. It's started a long time ago in 1965, but you can see in these last 3 years the trend has skyrocketed growth due to the pandemic being shut down, a lot of people wanting to stay active, outdoor ping pong. And who doesn't love ping pong? A little mix of badminton, a little mix of tennis, a little mix of ping pong, and you get pickleball. And I played it for the first time today, and it was great. I really loved it. Great cardio workout, low impact. You don't have to run as far for the balls because the court's 1/3 the size as a tennis court, which puts less strain on your joints, but you still get to move around in agile lateral positions. Helps with areas that you don't normally work in the gym or don't work in most of life, working in a front and backwards position. This is really great, easy access, and it's going to be blowing up a lot more over the next coming years. I'm definitely going to try and tap in and see how I can take advantage of this opportunity as well.
Yes! What's the score now? 21-21? Oh!
I found a new passion. being homeschooled and just having tennis to rely on, it was nice. But as I grow older and my joints ache more, a little old-fashioned president's game called pickleball has changed my life. Absolutely soaked. First day of pickleball was a success. Final game 21. A lot on stake. Who's making dinner and also who's getting a back scratch tonight. I'm just eating a meal and getting my back scratched tonight. Ain't that right? What do you think of pickleball? Come talk.
I personally loved it, except for you're a sore winner and a sore loser, so.
We just did it over an hour and I burned 700 active calories, 850 total. Max heart rate of 156, not that high, but still consistent cardio, burning nice calories, and it was fun. Would you do it again?
Yeah.
She said she'd do it again.
I would.
Even after that bad beating.